This is John Paul Rai. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. Today, I want to cover this tweet by the real Laura B. And shout out to her, by the way. She's doing a great job covering this case. She has been for a long time. And she says, all Judge Penny will be deciding on or after October 12th is whether Amber Heard can appeal now as opposed to requiring her to wait until the case is over to appeal. If she allows it, the appeal goes to the Supreme Court of Virginia, which would decide on the merits of JD, which could take a really long time from what I understand. Now, on one hand, the Supreme Court might be a good place to take this because I think they're the least likely to be influenced by outside sources and they're going to make probably a fair judgment. However, like I said, that could take another 2 or maybe 3 years, something like that. And by that point, Johnny's been living out his life with all this crap hanging around him, so we really don't want this delayed whatsoever. Obviously, this really shows Amber Heard is scared to face a jury and an actual fair trial. This should be glaringly obvious right now. It's really pretty sickening that Warner Brothers or people supporting her, the average Joe, just can't see that if you're trying to squirm your way out of going to court, then you're probably on the guilty end. If she was really freaking abused, wouldn't she be ready to get into court, dying to get in court? If she was abused, why is she running from the court case? It makes no sense. So I just gotta say, and I don't like to say things like this so much, but in this case, if you're supporting Amber Heard or you don't understand what's going on, you're not that smart, okay? Somebody who's abused wants to go to court. They've been abused. Even if they don't have solid evidence, there shouldn't be anything against them in the case if they're abused. And in this case, we've got a lot of things wrong. So let's take a look. Here's the document here. You could see actual court document, handwriting, everything. Not going to go through each detail. This one here I found to be pretty interesting, but again, nerve-wracking. Quick update on this. Over Depp's objection, judge is entertaining possibility of an interlocutory appeal. If I'm saying that right, forgive me if I'm not. Topic would be circumstances when foreign libel rulings preclude domestic suits. Also, a green light would likely delay trial, maybe even for years. So, again, this is like the 4th time she's trying to use the UK trial to override a Virginia trial in the United States. It's like, well, let's get one judge in the UK to say, he did it, and then that supersedes everything. It's a really, really pathetic attempt. And it should be obvious. The only reason I think that this might go through is because outside sources are influencing the case. And I keep saying, so far so good. I'll see it when I believe it. And, I just can't bend from that position. I can't get happy and hopeful and this is it. Your time's coming. That stuff is in the back of my mind, but in the forefront of my mind is seeing is believing. I obviously want this thing to work out more than almost anything else I could think of right now. So don't get confused. It's just that when I see stuff like this, we're on the roller coaster. It's up, it's down, it's up, it's down, and like I said, it's nerve-wracking. So this tweet here says, I really don't understand any of this, but I saw someone wrote that she's trying to delay the trial. If that's the case, then I wonder if it's the A2 producers that are paying her legal fees. It would be bad for them if she was found guilty right before the release of the movie. And this person here says what I was thinking, that it's probably not the Aquaman 2 producers, which I can't quite imagine either, but it could be maybe this dude here with the, let's just say, social justice warrior hairdo. This person here is now very doubtful things will go our way. Seems to me that Penny is in checkmate. If she denies their right to appeal, they will go overhead putting her judgment into question. If she does, then the case will certainly go through to the appeal stages. Even if their appeal is denied, they can file again, whatever. Next, I keep saying Penny because I'm so bad at saying this judge's last name. I call her Judge Penny for you guys maybe who are wondering. After Court of Appeal is the Supreme Court. Hope she denies, because it would be foolish to question your own decision. Then Court of Appeal. They'd not hear it, since 3 denied attempts by 2 judges, and the Court of First Instance, they would not be happy to start from the beginning. I can't say I hope it gets appealed, because that seems like we're back to fucking square one after 4 years or 5 years or whatever amount of time. So let's hope it goes through, but maybe Knights of Waking has a point here. The judge already said JD didn't get a fair trial. Why would they give her permission to try to hide behind the because she said so verdict? You get a heart. Yeah, that's a good point. Judge Penny did say the case in the US was different. She didn't quite think it was fair, like us common sense people have been saying, so it would definitely be strange if she said they could appeal it. Now keep in mind, I'm no lawyer. I'm sure you guys watch other videos that are much more based in facts and law documents than mine, but those people also don't know every aspect of the law, and something could get caught up on a technical end that Judge Penny can't control. Once in a while it happens where you're like, wait a minute, like we know this person's guilty, this evidence is here, but it gets thrown out because of some technical thing that happens. Looks like H is expecting a loss. If it's moved to Supreme Court, she gets a new judge. It should really be a Supreme Court case due to international involvement. It doesn't sound like this judge is very confident at the moment, but dotting the I and crossing the T in the meantime. Anyway, that's the news. You guys, let me know what you think down below. If you're wondering what that is back there, it's my son's Pikachu. But I can't make stuff for kids these days, so can't appeal to kids because of silly rules that are going around. Anyway, if you're not subscribed here, consider it. I'm doing pop culture, Meghan Markle, Marilyn Manson, whatever's in the news these days that's interesting. And if you're not subscribed and you don't subscribe and you've thought about it and you still don't, I guess I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.